Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Dive in the Words. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful memoirs out there, Educated by Tara Westover. This book is all about personal transformation, the power of education, and the struggle to break free from the beliefs you were raised with. But before we jump in, let me tell you a bit about the author, Tara Westover. So, Tara Westover was born in 1986 in rural Idaho. Now here's the crazy part. Tara didn't set foot in a classroom until she was 17 years old. That's right, no formal schooling at all. She grew up in a super strict survivalist family. Her dad didn't trust the government or modern medicine, so Tara's education was basically working in her dad's junkyard and preparing for the end of the world. But Tara didn't let that stop her. She went on to study at Brigham Young University and eventually earned her Ph.D. from Cambridge University. Wild, right? Now let's talk about education. This memoir tells Tara's incredible journey from that isolated, survivalist lifestyle to becoming an empowered, educated woman. Imagine growing up not knowing about major events like the Holocaust or the Civil Rights Movement. That's what Tara faced when she first entered college. She had to teach herself basic subjects like math and grammar just to pass the ACT and get into college. And when she got there, total culture shock. Can you imagine? She's sitting in a classroom at Brigham Young University, and she's never heard of the Holocaust. She has no idea what her professors are talking about. But Tara doesn't give up. Her determination is off the charts, and she fights her way through, learning everything she can. History, philosophy, political thought, you name it. And the more she learns, the more she starts questioning the beliefs she grew up with. But here's where it gets tough. Tara's pursuit of education drives a wedge between her and her family. Her dad sees her going to college as a betrayal, and some of her siblings turn their backs on her too. Can you imagine being torn between your family and your newfound identity? Tara goes through some serious inner conflict as she tries to balance loyalty to her family with her growing awareness of the world beyond their bubble. The memoir also dives deep into Tara's relationship with her older brother, Sean. Now, Sean was abusive, both physically and emotionally. And even though Tara knows he's hurting her, she struggles with feelings of guilt and love, which makes it hard for her to break away. It's heartbreaking to read about her struggle for self-worth and the courage it takes to redefine her life on her own terms. But here's the inspiring part. Tara does break free. She earns a Ph.D. from Cambridge University. She reclaims her life. She becomes a symbol of resilience and the transformative power of education. Her story proves that no matter where you start, education can completely change your path. But as you'll see in the memoir, success comes at a cost. Tara ends up estranged from much of her family, but she gains something even more important: her freedom and a new sense of self. Now let's touch on the key themes of the book. First off, education is all about how education empowers you. It's not just about academic knowledge, it's about self-awareness and autonomy. It's about finding the courage to challenge everything you've been taught and discovering who you really are. Then there's family loyalty. Educated really digs into the complexity of loving your family, while also needing to distance yourself to grow. It's not black and white, and Tara's journey shows just how messy that can get. And finally, there's identity and self-invention. Tara's story is all about breaking away from deeply ingrained beliefs and creating a new identity on your own terms. It's inspiring, but also incredibly challenging. In the end, Educated is a memoir about the transformative power of education and the resilience of the human spirit. Tara Westover's story is raw, emotional, and inspiring. If you haven't read it yet, I highly recommend you pick up a copy. Trust me, you'll be thinking about it long after you finish the last page. That's all for today's summary. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on more book summaries like this. And hey, let me know in the comments what book you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.